Is it fresh? Sort of. The chef had it this morning. Unfortunately, he went home sick. But he left instructions with Kyle.
The fish is raw.
Do we need a minute?
Yeah.
Just okay is not okay, especially when it comes to your network. AT&T is America's best wireless network according to America's biggest tech. Now it's 5G, more than your interest. That's our tech.
Stop inventing, but it's basically smoking.
You know, one J5 contains as much nicotine as 20 cigarettes.
I looked for the missing cargo, but I didn't find anything. Yeah, same here. See what I tell you? You'll find nothing but Uncle Fisherman aboard. Huh? Then you can show us what's inside this, too, can't you? It's just a bunch of fish down there. Then open the hatch and let's see. What a pain. Pointless. It's too dark to see anything clearly. Can't you turn on the lights?
Okay. Just trying to
good ear. She can hear high frequencies that normal people can't.
Alright, what's going on, everybody? This is your man, Dr. Harmony at Dr. Harmony's World, and tonight I just want to get. Hold up. Hi. I just want to give my thoughts on Iyanla Van Zant's Fix My Life episode that I saw tonight. The reason I have two pillows behind me, you know, that was my dad's idea. I don't normally sleep with two pillows behind my back. It's really uncomfortable. But I'm just dealing with it until I go off of here. But real quick, I just wanted to talk about the episode that I had seen tonight. So of course, wait a minute. We got some noise in the background. Star's Edge. Okay, give me a minute, y'all. I'm sorry. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mute that, save the movie for later. Okay, so so y'all y'all know I don't care for a whole lot of television like that. Um, so so I so I so I saw an episode of um Iyanla Van Zant's Fix My Life. Um, Now, everybody in the YouTube community that I've come across, they've said that Iyanla is phony. Um, she she claims to be helping people, but she's really not. She's hurting them. I wanna, I wanna, I wanna, I wanna, I wanna give both sides of the coin. From okay, from from my understanding of things, what y'all have to understand is that you know, not um to to those of y'all who say that y'all are not life coaches. Y'all are not psychologists nor psychiatrists. So so how can you pinpoint and determine how someone helps somebody with their emotions or their mental issues? You know what I'm saying? Um, that's number one. And number two, I and now here's the part where I flip the coin. Number two, I can see the point. I can see the point where they're coming from. Now, this was years ago. I want to say about 2005. Yeah, 2005, 2006. This was the TV show starting over, and my my mom and I watched it all the time. But I watched it. I watched it more than she did because I like the way Iyanla was helping people. Now, here's my issue with Iyanla Van Zant. How do you go This is so hard for me to express. Okay, so here's the thing, right? How do you how do you go? Okay, now let me make a disclaimer before I make my statement. I'm not trying to attack anybody that is religiously conscious. If you want to think how you think, cool. I'm not trying to pick at your brain. I'm just noticing certain parts of this person's brain that I'm not used to, that I see as kind of I see it as kind of I see it as kind of like uh le- left-handed, not from the sense of um no, wait, excuse me. I don't mean like her mindset is left-handed, but I mean like her mindset is right-handed. First of all, as a person who studies a little bit of psychology, that the episode was about three people that were dealing in reality TV, right? You had Duchess, and then um you had one girl that was from it's a it's a it's a it's a it's a dentist show, and it was a chubby, thick black lady on there. I can't remember her name. Sorry, sweetheart. But 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 yeah, and then there was Sharissa from Love and Hip Hop, and this is this is this is what I like to this is what I like to do to people like that. Now, before I say what I'm about to say about Clarissa, Sharissa, whatever her name is, okay, let me just first of all say that she had a point in what she said, because excuse me, she had a point in what she said, because um I- I- Iyanla was like, what? Iyanla was like, what's the point? What's the point of you? What's the point of you being here? You know what I mean? Are you and and another thing, Iyanla was like, I didn't call you. You called me. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I can see where I can see where Sharissa was coming from, but I can also see where Iyanla was coming from too. Like, for real, you just you just did that because um you were not seeking any uh emotional help. You just did that for what the new age you calls clout. You know, you did it to get some fame. You know what I'm saying? And and then she tried to rationalize it and justify it by saying, you know, everybody's gonna see it. It's gonna be on TV, and I'm just like, and you know, I'm agreeing with Iyanla in that point, be because it's like, you know, we I, you know, that's what the cameras are for. You know what I'm saying? Like I get it was Sharice's phone. I get it was Sharice's phone, whatever her name is, and you you know, she had a point in saying, you know, no one is gonna tell me what to put on Instagram, but however, if you if you already had the discussion with the TV producer, not not to um not to not to post it on Instagram, you know you know what I'm saying, especially when 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 certain things are meant to be kept private, you don't you don't you don't need to put it on Instagram for people to see. Her producers and her editors will take care of all that. You know what I'm saying? You don't need to do that. Yeah, you had a point in saying that. Oh, happy Sunday, by the way. That should have been the first thing that I should have said when starting this. Happy Sunday, y'all. Um, yeah. So back to what I was saying, like, yeah, you had a right in saying that, you know, everybody's gonna see it, but that doesn't mean it needs to be on Instagram. If Iyama and her producers decide they want to make a little clip uh, for you know, for her next episode, they can do that. You don't you don't need to help Miss Iyanla Van Zant with her work. You know what I'm saying? You don't need to do that, honey. Like these women down here saying in the South, honey, you're doing too much. You know what I mean? It's crazy. And then it's like um and then it's like they started talking about like Cl- Sharice's career. Oh, I don't care what her name is. Okay, if I get it wrong, forgive me. But I'm gonna speak at how I'm expressing it. So anyway, Iyama asked her, you know, why are you here? And she, she's like, because I want to be on TV. And Iyama's basically saying, you know, I'm not, I'm not, I'm not here for that. You know what I mean? I, I help people with their life, and 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 Iyanla is an expert in psychiatry. She helps people with how to deal with their emotions. Now, now I know what y'all wanted. Y'all wanted me to talk about the juicy stuff about about how I feel about Iyanla fixing people's lives. I'm gonna get to that part. You know what I'm saying? So I do still applaud and commend Miss Van Zant for one thing, and that is helping people the the best way that she knows how. Because she's been life coaching for what, 20, 30 years. I mean, it might be new to some of y'all, but um excuse me. Yeah, it might be new to some of y'all, but it's really old to me. I've been watching her since starting over, and Miss Van Zant. I mean no disrespect, but I gotta keep it all the way honest. Like I don't know what them Christian ministers did to you, but but Auntie Goddess, okay, Auntie Goddess, cause she looks like somebody's auntie, okay, that's why I'm calling her that. But Auntie Goddess, I gotta keep it real, like you. Let me keep it serious. Okay, got all the laughter out. Aunt, Auntie Goddess Van Zant, the consciousness you had back in 2004, 5, and 6, that that was that was real life coaching. The 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 way you coach people now, it 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 ma- it makes them uncomfortable. Okay, now I get her working with Duchess and the 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 thick dark chocolate chubby lady who I find to be cute. Okay, she's not ugly at all. Trust me, I've been called ugly, so I I I I know what it's like to be. I know what it's like to be. Um, I know what it's like to be labeled something you're not. So to all the people that been called ugly, trust me, I understand. Okay, don't feel bad because I've been called ugly simply because of my 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 lazy eye. That is the only reason women call me ugly. Is because of my lazy eye, which I can't help because my eye doctor stated that it's a medical condition that I have. Okay. Um. But anyway. Okay. So I get her. I get her helping. I get her helping the sister that's from the dentist reality TV show, and I get her helping Duchess because you know that let's keep it real. Duchess had a lot of issues. She 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 really did. She was like me at one point. I was so empathetic to other people's feelings and the world's opinion about me. Then when they actually gave it to me, I ended up getting upset. You know what I'm saying? Because um, I'm 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 feeling somebody in the astral plane. I don't know who it is. I'm gonna have to see later. But anyway, yeah, cause I don't feel like channeling spirits right now. But anyway, um, yeah, yeah, like you know, Du- Duchess Duchess was the type of woman that um she 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 cared about the opinions of others so much that she didn't value the thoughts and opinions of herself. Hi, how are you? Radiating quotes. I love this woman's stuff. Yo, for those that are gonna be watching this, check her out. Radiating quotes. She just joined my live. What's up, goddess? We 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 talking about the episode I just watched right now. Um, I'm sorry I didn't pin the caption. My phone is acting weird as fuck. Um, but we're talking about um Iyanla Fix My Life, and I'm giving my thoughts and opinions on it. Okay. So anyway, hi, whoever you are in the spirit realm. Please please don't go. I'll be done in a few minutes. All right. But anyway, so okay, she Iyanla helps the sister of the dentist, and then she helps Duchess, but when she gets to Sharisa, well, whatever her name is, I don't know her name. Okay, and at this point, I don't care. Okay, so anyway, when she when she gets to her, she she goes she goes, I'm just doing this because I want to be on TV. And then Iyanla went on to ask her like um you know no, I'm sorry. Sharisa told Iyanla about her music career, and then Iyanla says, "Well, have you put out an album?" And she's like she's like she's like I she's like, yeah, yes I did. Um and then the question Iyanla asked her was, um how how were you able to get your success? Was it just being on Love and Hip Hop? And and she goes, no. I gained my success from doing my album. Okay, first of all, no one no one has heard of you musically, and and if you and if anybody does hear from this woman, she's only getting uh recognition from the TV show Love and Hip Hop. Okay, she she doesn't have 2 million streams on Spotify. She doesn't have 5,000 views and hits on YouTube. No one's ever heard of this woman before. You know what I'm saying? So so anyway, she Sharisa felt like it was a waste of time. She 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 left the she left the show. She was just doing it to she was just doing it because she wanted to see Iyanla. Oh, and also too, she she kept she kept getting she kept getting um she kept getting Iyanla's name wrong. That's the other thing. She kept getting her name wrong. That I gotta say this. Clarissa, Sharissa, whatever the hell her name is, this woman is a narcissist, a true narcissist. Some people claim that I'm a narcissist, but I but I'm not. I'm a, I'm a I am a straight androgynous being, who lives out his metaphysical, esoteric, and universal philosophy because it's benefiting my my life. Others are others who others who others who claim to support me might not think so, but for me it is because I'm the only one living it. Narcissists won't admit stuff like that. They'll might mention a few side notes about it here and there, but they won't they won't fully um they won't fully um talk about it like I do, because when you're able to, this is how you can tell from a realist to a narcissist. All a narcissist talks about is themselves. Even if even if they change a subject, they'll take another subject and make it about themselves. You know what I mean? All the time. Now, I I speak about what I speak about a lot of the times because I'm experiencing it. That's not me being narcissistic or mentally ill. I'm telling people my life from the way I I see it and perceive it. You know what I mean? I might not be as active as most able-bodied people, but I do get around when when it's meant to be for me to go places and 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 learn things from other people. I'm not just gonna go up to you and start a conversation. Do I know you? No, but you know, if you talk to me and ask me what I think about something, of course I'm gonna give you what I think because you asked for my opinion. If you don't want my opinion, don't ask me for it. But but I digress because that's besides my point. Now back to Iyanla. I really think Iyanla when it came down to Sharissa, right? When it came down to Sharissa, Miss Van Zant failed. I mean, like, okay, I could see if the cameras was off and they actually had time to to work on Sharissa, but but anyway, um, you know, I want to say Iyanla's coaching was horrible. It was because well what I what I what I would have done as a psychologist in self training, meaning I'm training myself to be a psychologist. I because the one thing I noticed about the one thing I noticed about Sh- Sh- uh, Sharisa is that she has the mind of a child. So the so the whole point the whole point the okay the whole objective of the psychologist is to pick at the patient's brain to to see if they can make logical sense of anything. You know what I'm saying? It's like I know Iyanla noticed it, but how she went about it was just wrong and harmful. I and I don't mean to be I don't mean to seem offensive or disrespectful towards her spiritual beliefs, but I'm 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 sorry. You if I look at it like this, if you're gonna be for the Ifa, be for the Ifa and the ancestors. You you use 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 your consciousness to its full extent. Don't 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 be conscious and religious at the same time. You know, I ha- I hate to use this point of view, but I have a point. I have a point. If if you uh, if you hear my perspective on this, right? Hold up. All right, my bad. Sorry. Okay, I have a point in saying this. It was it was Malcolm X, also known as Malik El Shabazz, who stated that if you if you if you wanna be religious and spiritual, stay home. Okay. That again, this is not to attack Mrs. Van Zant's belief system, but if you if you know that you're a life coach and you're an expert in psychology and psychiatry, which I'm pretty sure she is, you 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 gotta you you gotta be able to you gotta be able to take out the uh, re, religious ideas and tools to help people, because there's been a couple of episodes where you know where Miss Van Zant has made a lot of people uncomfortable, and she's allowed other people like Bishop T.D. Jakes, Joel Osteen probably, and all these other fake pastors to 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 um to allow her to be proselytized and to be indoctrinated, not to not to be conscious. It's just like, you know they they say, oh, you can be conscious too, as long as you believe in Jesus. Now again, as a disclaimer, I don't I don't knock people for being religiously conscious. That it yeah, I don't knock people for being religiously conscious. That is your own soul. You have the right to think and feel however you want to feel. But what I'm saying is, e e e Iyanla had a certain power. E, um Iyanla had a certain power when it came down to helping people. You know what I mean? And in my opinion, she's lost that power. She like I don't know if y'all noticed it, and this is going on YouTube. Yes, I'm putting it there. Okay, I just wanted to let y'all know. But yeah, she's not the same as she was back in '04 to '06. Like her consciousness is just like gone. Like 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 she's like I'm sorry, sweetheart. I gotta say it. Like you're not a life coach to where you're not a life coach to where you're healing people mentally. You're you're hurting them. You know what I'm saying? And and you're just going by what you think is best. I don't know if it's because you're older or the simple fact that you became religious. I think it might have been because you turned religious. Like I'm I miss the old psychological Iyanla. This this new one, like, don't get me wrong. The the realism is there, but it's like I can't put my finger on it. I just feel like something is missing. You know what I mean? Because I remember I remember when she did starting over, right? She had a white girl named Deborah, and then a black girl named named uh named Deborah too, but Iyanla kept calling her Deborah, and then she had one of Tony Braxton's sisters on there. It wasn't Tamar. It was one of the other sisters. It wasn't Tamar, and it wasn't Tony, but I forget the other sister's name. Man, man, it's been so long since I watched that show. Excuse me. Yeah, it's been so long since I've seen starting over, and then like it came on, because it was on for a long while, and then after that it went off the air. I don't know what happened. I was ready for the next episode, but people, cameras go off, people deal with life, and new opportunities come for them, which is good. But it's like when I got to YouTube, and I started to like find out what was going on with Sister Iyanla, and like I would I would hear how she spoke to people, and how she coached them. It's like it's like there there's a there was a certain vibration and energy that she carried, and it's now I know most of y'all ain't gonna understand what I'm talking about, but if you seen if you haven't seen Iyanla starting over, at least see Iyanla Fix My Life, and you'll see you'll see what I'm talking about. But it's like there was a there was a certain there was a certain psychological and psychiatric power that she had that made people want to be helped. that made them feel like they needed to be helped. Not nowadays, she's just making people uncomfortable. I wanna express that 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 feeling that I'm thinking, but I can't find the word for it. She like I don't know. She just had a certain presence about her back then. Now it's just like what. Now it's just like what the fuck happened. You know what I'm saying. So I can see why people are saying, you know, Iyanla Van Zant doesn't know what she's talking about. She makes me uncomfortable, especially when the cameras are around, and you and like I said moments ago on this live, Sharisa had a point. You know what I mean? Um, cause she told I, I, Iyanla, this is TV. No one really needs to know what's going on about my personal life. Okay, yeah, it's TV, and when you're on TV on another person's show, there's certain things that you do not do. You can't be on Iyanla Fix My Life and you're on your phone playing um Words with Friends. There we go, Words with Friends. Yeah, like you can't be on there and you're on the phone playing Words with Friends when you're supposed to be getting help. You know, em, emotional and mental help. You know what I mean? Because that that's Iyanla's expertise. Yes, she might be helping you with your life, but she also deals with the spiritual and emotional aspect of life. You dig what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? And, so I want to say, Miss Iyanla, if you felt like I if you felt like I have offended you or disrespected you in any way, I want to say I apologize in advance, but I'm just giving my honest opinion on what I thought about last night's episode. Because it was horrible, and yeah, the other two girls needed help, but I felt like the one that needed help the most was Sharisa, okay, because I can see the fake and the phoniness all through that woman. That woman was a true narcissist, and people have the nerve to to call me a narcissist. Okay, I can see your point. Well, you're a teacher. You're part of the conscious YouTube community. So of course we're gonna see you as a narcissist, Devin, because you're teaching us from your agenda. Okay, fine, cool. Eh, fine, cool. If fine, cool. Then hey, it is what it is. But again, as as long as you're learning something from, you know, what I'm teaching you, that should be all that matters, because it's not me. It's whether or not you got my message out of what I was teaching you. Did you learn anything? Okay, if if because if what I'm teaching you doesn't help you, then then go to someone who benefits you. You know, you know, I don't, I don't have all the tools to help every being. I can only tell y'all, you know, my my knowledge and things from my experience. You hear me? You dig what I'm saying? So anyway, um, I felt like I felt like she could have. I felt like Miss Van Zant could have convinced Sharisa to stay on Fix My Life, and kind of not necessarily force her, but you know, try to persuade and and convince her why she needs to be there. I felt like out of them two girls, Sharisa was the main one that needed help. But but back to the but back to the life coach, the teacher, okay, the life teacher, okay. You gotta get back into that consciousness you had back in 2004, 2005, 2006, and before you say anything, yes, I get it. People get older, things change. I get it, but I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I gotta say it, and I know I'm about to change the subject, but it's only to prove a point. Okay, it's only to it's only to prove and justify my point. Okay, I gotta say it. I gotta say it. I gotta say it. You 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 can you cannot. Hold on, let me see how much time I got. Oh, okay, cool. You cannot you cannot uh you cannot be okay. You let me not contradict myself. Let me let me just say it. You cannot. Sorry, Grandma. You cannot represent the Orishas and claim to be Christian at the. Oh, that was me. I thought I was being loud. Okay. Um. Okay. I'm sorry about that, y'all. All right. So, like I was saying, you 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 cannot you 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 cannot you cannot put on this uh you cannot be Christian and conscious at the same time. It doesn't mix. Hi. Hi. Hi, Chloe. Hey, Damon. All right. Now back to what I was saying. To Miss Van Zant, Iyanla Van Zant. You cannot be conscious and Christian at the same time. I and I'm gonna tell you why I say that. I I saw the episode where she was at the church helping one of the men in their in their in their lives. And I gotta say it sounded very horrible. It sounded very horrible. Let me tell you, when Iyanla Van Sant first started out, right? She I can dig the African consciousness. I respect that. 100. I'm with that. You know what I mean? But 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 there was something else about her that I liked, and it was the fact that she was universal. She was universal, and what I'm getting from her is she. Okay, I think this is her energy. I'm feeling. She must have heard me talking about her. Okay, okay. So what I'm feeling is um I don't know why I'm channeling. I wasn't going to do that, but I'm gonna just be real quick. She knows what I'm saying. It's just um every oh crap, I got 1 minute remaining. Okay, so I'm a, I'm gonna just say this, right? I'm gonna just say this. Um, you 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 cannot represent Ifa and the Orishas and be re, 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 religious at the same time, because for one, you're you're still exoteric, okay? Anything of the exoteric Christian faith is poisonous to the spirit and soul, especially a person's logic. That even goes for when you're for when you're helping